Countries around the world have suffered devastating weather during October, with one of the most powerful storms in decades making landfall in Taiwan. The arrival of Super Typhoon Kongray led to the suspension of flights and closure of schools, businesses and transport services, and left tens of thousands of people without power. Europe is also reeling from extreme weather. The Valencia region in Spain was devastated by the country's worst torrential rains in decades. Within 48 hours, torrents of mud-filled water swept away people, cars and homes. And rain closed roads and train lines across southern France this week. The local mayor told the French Prime Minister,
"We had around 7 pockets, 7 districts that were completely flooded in less than 3.5 hours, which even in the weather models was unheard of."
On October the 2nd, 10 million Cubans were left in the dark when Hurricane Oscar hit the province of Guantanamo. The government is still dealing with the aftermath.
It was quite a painful experience because it had never happened before in history. I am 52 years old and my parents also tell me that this has never happened in their lifetimes, that the river had never reached these levels.
2 days later, these soldiers were rescuing villagers in the Philippines after Tropical Storm Trami hit the island nation. Torrential rains submerged villages and left hundreds of people stranded on rooftops. Scientists and world leaders have linked extreme weather events in recent years to climate change and global warming.
You're playing with fire, but there can be no more playing for time. We're out of time. Closing the emissions gap means closing the ambition gap, the implementation gap and the finance gap.
In the Saudi cities of Taif and Mecca, heavy rains swept away cars and caused severe disruptions. And in the Sahara Desert, rare rains brought life to lakes and ponds, but floods affected nearly 7 million people across 16 countries in Central and West Africa. And in southern Australia and the US state of Florida, October was unusually hot. Osama bin Javaid, Jazeera.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.